It's much easier to take pictures in here now too.
Well, and when we have a drummer, I put a drummer back here. You know?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to have, another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get a small channel mixer to set either here or here so that when we have artists in, instead of having to mic the guitar,
separate.
I can have,
You all plug in.
and have it come through one of the channels on the board here.
That's great. That's great.
All right,
Great.
30 seconds away. .95.3 The Range, the All-Star Morning Show. Jason Bullen and the Stragglers with Lucky, I Guess. And unlucky, I guess, because Dawn forgot the breakfast tacos this morning. Josh Grider live in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I had to talk about that because, you know, because we're going to talk about the one night taco stand.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and you're doing the taco breakfast taco tour with that kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
And I'm the only radio station that didn't get the breakfast taco. Dawn.
Well, the one night taco stand's closed real early in the morning.
Oh.
They're cleaning up, getting ready for a big day of slinging tacos. So
is that what it is?
You can't get them real early. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit. It's been a little while since I've seen you. So how you been?
Yes, sir. Everything's fine. Have we seen you since the new baby came?
I think the new baby. Well, I've seen you since the new baby came, but I haven't seen you since you've been losing more sleep.
Right. since the days where you go, man, I got to get on the road so I can get some sleep, which never happens unless you have a newborn at the house.
Yeah.
Man, new baby and you know, luck and desire, and we've been very busy on the road, and it's just the same old same. Nothing is the same. It's the same old same as in that nothing is the same day to day.
Well, I love this song because we talked about this song last time when Luck and Desire came out, and I was telling you I'd listened to the whole CD, and that one really stuck out at me.
Yeah.
It's a fun song. We talked about this before. You haven't really. I mean, you've done great songs, but you haven't really put out the fun tongue-in-cheek songs.
No, it was the first one for sure, and I wrote it and I thought it was a joke, and I was just like, yeah, that's just one of those songs. And then I thought, you know, well, let's try it live, and we tried it live, and the reaction was so strong that I thought, you know, maybe I should put this on a record. And I hemmed and hawed and hesitated, not, you know, taking myself too seriously, thinking, no, I shouldn't do this. And finally, you know, I look at Robert Earl Keen and Hayes Carl and Fowler, and you know, I mean, it's sort of a country tradition, sort of that tongue-in-cheek song that's been done by a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And for a lot of artists, it's been a catalyst to bigger things. You know, kind of when you kind of let the persona down and you wink at your audience and kind of laugh with them, and so far it's been working really great for us. I knew the second, just the way fans were reacting, and by recording it, I was like, I know this is going to be a song that I have to deal with in some way, and you know, guys like yourself, you know, when it came time, you know, we asked certain folks about single ideas, and guys like you were pretty adamant about what you thought the next single should be, and so, you know, it made sense. Folks love it, radio loves it,
and it's your highest debuting single to date.
It certainly is, by far, by very far.
So I mean, that's a good thing, right?
All signs point to good.
So you know, Ray Stevens made a career out of it. Maybe the next album for you is an album of winkage tunes.
I highly doubt that, but that's what this song is. So we're happy to have it out. Happy to kind of show a different side of me as a songwriter and personality wise. And I mean, I fancy myself a fairly funny guy, so what's wrong with putting a funny song out?
Exactly. I mean, when you watch Troubadour Texas, the outtakes at the end of the show are always the best, and you always have some of the funniest outtakes.
King of the outtakes, that's me.
Well, let's do this. This is One Night Taco Stand from Luck and Desire. It's Josh Grider, 95.3 The Range.
I think I got all your tags.
I had to call you out, Don.
That's all right. KHYI, that is you, right? KHY the Range?
That's us, and then I am D. Chuck Taylor 33.
Yes. Okay, I got you both.
Yeah, I mean, I told you that last time. This song just stood out to me.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, I don't know.
You're the second highest debut on the chart this year.
What was number one?
Well, you tied with Cody Johnson a couple weeks ago. You
Oh, he
both
debuted
debuted
at
at number
29.
29, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
For which, for the for the
Whatever
single he's
his
on
new
now?
single is,
Me and My
whatever.
Kind.
Me and My
Me
Kind.
and My Kind.
So I mean, since the start of the year, January 1st, you tied for the highest
on
debut.
the chart.
Yeah,
That's awesome. I mean, we're over halfway through the year.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So there's nothing, so it's tied.
It's tied. It's your tie.
So take that, Wade Bowen.
Boom.
Well,
boom.
we beat Wade Bowen in number one. That was.
We're kidding, Wade. We're joking with you because we got the video still rolling. We're
Stay
kidding
hot.
with you.
Oh,
That thing is still hot.
you're still on.
Drinking the vodka.
Good that we remember that.
No, he knows we're kidding. Do you think you will do any more tongue-in-cheek songs in the future?
I don't know. It's a real unnatural thing for me to write. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was so hesitant to even write this. It was my idea, and I was like, well, guys, like, we should write a song about tacos or whatever. It was almost lunchtime. I was like, we should write a song about lunch. You know, we're hungry, we're in the moment, or whatever. We were just joking the whole thing, you know. And I was like, well, what if we? The title hit me. I was like, oh my God, what if we wrote a song called One Night Taco Stand? And I thought that was funny, so I was like, all right, let's write this.
Yeah.
And we did, you know, in 30 minutes or so we had it. And I was like, wow, that was cool. But it's just not a natural place for me to go, writing-wise,
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
But, you know, every once in a while, you know, Roger Miller, you know, you got...
Roger's my hero, and I mean, yeah, like, when you look at should you do it or shouldn't you, or any sort of justification I need, you know, my heroes have all done it. It's not a matter of should you do it, it's just a matter of does it come naturally.
Right, does it feel right?
And I don't know if I feel pressure to do one for the next record, like, oh, is that a slot that I have to fill on every record now? Who knows? I mean, if it comes naturally, it's easy. It's just such a fine line, you know, you hate to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's just stupid. It's gotta be clever, you know?
Yeah.
And I think there's enough, I felt like there was enough writing, you know, good writing in this song that even though it's a funny, it's just like, yeah, it's just this dude hitting on this girl and he thought of like the best line of the night, you know? No other dude thought of a more clever line.
Well, I know you've been sick, so I'm not going to get you to sing, because I know you got to do that.
Okay, that's cool.
Don told me you've been sick, so...
Man, I got waylaid this week. It was.
So let me
It's
pick
the
another
beauty of
song.
having children.
Trust me, I know all about it. So, what do we want to do?
Play Smallest Town on Earth.
Okay, there you go. That's the one we'll do.
Get my songwriting cred back up here. Something sad.
Get your
know
man
that's
card
not the
back,
best.
right?
That's right. That wasn't depressing. It's not a good song.
This would be a good buddy song too, you know?
Yeah.
95.3 The Range. Josh Grider, brand new there. It's called One Night Taco Stand. Good stuff. And I was just commenting just at the tail end of that. It'd be a great buddy song for you to do.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's best of anything is it's that crowd participation sing along, you know.
Yeah.
One Night Taco Stand is just kind of that funny phrase, and it tags, you know, like 4 times through the thing. So, and I mean, that was even what we found, you know, before we cut it. People would listen, and by the second chorus, you know, they were kind of mumbling it along, and by the last one, you know, you got anybody that's been listening, you know, you got the room singing it with you, and it's a pretty good indicator that you got something on your hands, which is what led to this moment here. We're playing it on the radio and talking about it.
Is it a show closer for you? Do you put it towards the end of the show, or
It does, man. That's funny. That's a funny question. Writing set lists is my least favorite thing, perhaps, in the entire music business.
Because you got to design it. You got to think about how the flow
I'm just
goes.
I mean, it's funny, a father of 2 and married for 10 years, for me to say that I'm a commitment phobe, but I am to certain things. I just feel like it's like, you know, I got to commit to this next 90 minutes. What if in an hour from now I don't feel like doing the song that's coming up in an hour from now, you know? And and it's hard to call audibles on stage. Like you can, you know, but you can't be mixing it up. So I don't know. Just writing them, I get such anxiety writing them. Usually, at this point, luckily we've had some success on the radio. So you always like to put stuff people know at the top of the show,
Yeah.
you know, and kind of whatever the newer single is. You kind of save that for the back, and
Right.
and the guys, it's funny in the band that they can always tell like what the next single's gonna be by the placement where it starts falling in the set list. They'll be like, "Ooh, did you see where Taco got moved? I think it's gonna be the next single." And you know, so yeah, it's not the show closer yet at all, but it's there toward the end. You know, once everybody's kind of lubed up and in the groove and having a good time.
Well, I know you're a little under the weather. Normally at this point we'd get you to sing in studio, but you're a little under the weather and you got to do TV. I know.
Well, man, you know, you give kids everything, and sometimes they just give you
Give it back.
sometimes they
In
just give you
space.
strep throat.
Well, so I asked you while Taco Stand was playing what song you wanted me to play for you. So we're gonna do Smallest Town on Earth, and then afterwards we're gonna do something I call 60 Seconds with.
Okay.
All right, this is Josh Strider, Smallest Town on Earth, 95.3 The Range, and the All-Star Morning Show. All right, so
I just figured something out for you.
that I'm a genius.
Smallest taco stand on earth mashup for the summer.
No, I figured out how you can just use a repost app to post to Josh Ryder Music.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, without having to log out and log back in. Oh my God, I just figured it out and it's taken me this long.
I use Hootsuite all the time. You use Hootsuite?
Can you Hootsuite? Does Hootsuite work for Instagram?
Can you use two different
Yeah,
accounts at the same time?
I with my Hootsuite, when I post on Hootsuite, I post to my Facebook fan page, I post to my Facebook regular page, and I post to Texas Countdown's Facebook page, All Star Morning's Facebook page, and my Twitter accounts.
Nice.
With one post.
What we're trying to get is
The Instagram.
the double Instagram. Trying to do two Instagram accounts at once.
You could probably do that
On
with
Hootsuite.
Hootsuite, because Hootsuite will
Cool.
do Instagram too.
Sweet.
Hi.
Yeah, but you'd have to get the paid version, because you can only do so many accounts on the
Got
unpaid
it.
version.
Sure.
But you know, have what's his name do it?
What's his name on it?
Well, and then the key is you just have to follow that. With that app, you just have to follow yourself. So if then you can automatically repost. Oh my God, I figured this out. I'm so excited.
Sweet.
But Instagram, because Instagram is like the hottest thing right now.
Yeah,
But Instagram doesn't really play well with anything but Facebook and Twitter.
yeah.
And there's only one Instagram app, and you can't. There
So I'm
are
telling you, use
Hootsuite.
Hootsuite. Hootsuite will do everything. You can actually even schedule your posts with Hootsuite.
Yes.
You know, I schedule stuff to post while I'm on the air. And then you can also do an automatic schedule with Hootsuite, which will look at your accounts, see when your highest posting times are, when most people are reacting to your post,
Really?
and post during those times.
Oh.
It's all that biorhythm or whatever, well, not biorhythm, that'd be live, but
I'll take it.
you know what I'm talking about? It's those rhythms that they use, the metrics.
The metrics.
I
It's
like
scary.
that.
It's crazy. I just read this book about all that stuff that totally freaked me out. Kind of. It's called Circle.
Yeah.
With Dave Eggers. It's kind of about like the overtaking, the quantifying and datification of everything in the world, like in our lives, you know, which is very helpful in our lines of work, you know.
Well, I've been reading one by a former radio guy called Brand Like a Rockstar
Mhm.
that basically tells you, you know, all the best rock stars, like people don't brand like rock stars used to anymore. You know, if I say the name AC/DC, you know exactly what kind of music I'm talking about, what they're going to wear,
The logo.
what the concert's going to. You see it all.
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore, and that's where they're faltering, especially
Sure.
in the music scene.
Sure. Totally.
Here we go. .95.3 The Range. How small is the smallest town on earth?
I don't know.
You should look that up.
I don't know. It's funny. I always try to find the 1622. Like I'd always try to find the town with population 1,622.
Yeah.
And we were out in Roscoe, Texas recently. Yeah, it's just out west, kind of on the way to Lubbock, and they got this venue out there. It's pretty cool. I think there's like 1,700 something there. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, we're that close.
Zach missed it by that much, as Maxwell Smart would say.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Get smart.
You got that reference there.
Yes, sir.
All right, it is time for 60 Seconds with Josh Greider. All right, you ready?
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. I'm ready. Should I put the headphones on?
You can go as fast as you want to go.
Okay.
All right. Scariest time you've ever had on an airplane?
Ooh, that was a blowout by a newborn. Just the looks and what are you gonna do? Yeah.
All right, the strangest thing you've had thrown at you or that you've thrown at somebody?
That would probably be, I guess undergarments. I won't say who threw what.
Something you frequently buy?
Music.
What actor or actress did you have a crush on when you were little?
Oh, Kelly Kapowski, Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
Absolutely. What's her name? Thiessen.
Tiffany.
Tim
Lambert
Thiessen,
Thiessen,
yeah. The worst gig you ever played?
Oh boy, man, getting started. There's some dark days. We, man, that's hard. That's hard to nail down. Well, I had a drummer get arrested off stage one time, so that was the worst.
What kind of car do you drive?
Right now, I drive a 2006 Chevrolet Express white van.
Who would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Oh, I would want Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. And
Or Will Ferrell.
the most inappropriate or embarrassing thing a kid has said to or about you?
Oh gosh. The most inappropriate thing a kid has said to or about me. I don't know. I should have a million of these. I have kids. They're full of them. I'll tell you what was this is neither of the things, but this was a really standout thing that a kid said. We were at a show at Green Hall, and this mother, Drew Kennedy, and I were actually doing an acoustic duo thing at Green Hall. And this mom walked up with her kid, and he was really nervous, you could tell, and we were trying to be sweet. She's like, he has a request, can you ask? And I was like, that'd be great. And he goes, can I hear the Star Spangled Banner? I was like, that's the craziest request I've ever had. And we did it. We sang it. We waited till the end of the set, and we asked everyone to stand up and remove their hats, and we sang the Star Spangled Banner. So that, I don't know.
All right, we've got a little bit longer, 60 seconds
I'm
left.
sure. I'm very long-winded when it comes to these things.
Last question, what song changed your life?
Probably, Surfing USA, the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something, that was the first music that I wanted to listen to, that I chose. That song I thought was amazing. When I was very, very young, but it was the first rock and roll that I heard. It was the first rock and roll I heard in my house.
Next album, you should do a cover of it.
Yeah, man.
You should do it.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right, Josh Greider, thank you so much. I know you got to get out of here and get over to the TV station, but thanks so much for dropping by this morning.
Always a pleasure, man. I know this is radio and you shouldn't talk about stuff you're seeing, but the KHY is in a new home, y'all, and it's really nice. The new studio looks great.
Yeah, it's your first time here, man.
And my tune sounded great in here. I love the way I sounded being played on the radio up here. So it gets a little further. We're one level higher.
Exactly.
It shoots one level higher and further. So if you're hearing us for the first time.
Like most amps go to 10, this one goes to 11.
KHY now goes to 11. Okay.
Josh Greider, thanks so much.
You bet. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, the repost that doesn't work, 'cause you have to log in.
Well, there
I
we
was
go.
all excited.
From the top to the bottom.
And then